Hello everyone. So today I got my lettering art snacks box. Now I ordered this back in June. So this is the fall lettering box. It is a quarterly box. You only get it 4 times a year. So I'm really excited because I'm waiting a long time for this box. And it is actually kind of heavy. So I'm excited to see what is inside. And hopefully this is well worth the money that I spent on it. So let's take a look and see what's inside. There we go. All right, let's see what's inside. Now, it did come in a bubble wrap. I cut that off camera because me and sharp objects on camera, not a good idea. So, let's see. Ooh. Okay, and this right here is going to be the sheet that goes over all the products that are inside, and of course the price and how much they're worth. This is a really nice ruler, and it's flexible too, which is really nice. So, and then we have the marker art and design paper. So it opens up like this, and oh, it's like a portfolio kind of thing. That's nice. And the papers remind me a lot of the Yupo paper, so that'll be really nice to work with. I'm wondering if maybe I can use this with the Winsor & Newton markers as well. Alright, and some more goodies. Alright, let's open this without tearing the box. This is actually kind of heavy. Heavy stuff means good stuff, right? Oh, that's a nice box. I don't even know what's inside. Oh, Polycore, Koh-i-Noor Pencil Factory. Oh, those are really nice. I don't know the quality of these pencils because I've never worked with them before, but they look really nice. I'll have to read up on them and see what kind of quality we're looking at. If it's something that is light, fast enough that I can use in, my other works. If not, I would definitely make prints of the stuff that I work with these. Tombow pens. I got one of these in a previous art snacks box, and it's actually really nice. It looks like my pencil broke. That's a bummer. This is a General's Cedar Point graphite pencil, I think. I have plenty of pencils, so this is not a really big deal. It's kind of disappointing that would happen. So I have to use one of my others. A nice pencil sharpener, heavy duty one. Plumchester small square sketchbook. That's actually pretty cool. And let's see, the sticker, and of course a little snack box. The snack in the snack box. Swedish Fish. It's one of my favorite candies. Let's take a look and see what this is. This is: may this holiday season fill your life with love, joy, and hope. Oh, it's a blank card, so I can use this to try out my lettering skills that I learned in this box and send it off to maybe a lucky fan or a family member. We'll have to see. So that is the fall 2017 lettering box. I am really excited to see what I can come up with. And stay tuned. I will be adding pictures to this at the end of this video to see what to show off my skills. All right, take care, everyone. Have a good day. Okay, well hopefully you enjoyed all of my work in progress pictures. I admit this project took me a lot longer than I wanted it to. I just got so busy because I had this really big commission that I thought I was going to have finished by the end of the year, and then I got an extra month extension. So I finally just took a break and started working on all of my my boxes, my subscription boxes. So I finally got to finish this like 3 days after Christmas. But it was a lot of fun. The one thing I didn't like, let's take a look. Let's see if I can angle this a little bit better. All right, the one thing I did not like about this project was, even though this paper is really, really nice to work with, it is not meant for colored pencil. There's just not enough tooth on this paper for the colored pencil to really stick to and to get as dark as it could. I could only get a couple of layers before the pencil just stopped sticking to the paper. But here was my project, and I had a lot of fun working on it. I wish I would have had a better paper or a different medium to work with, but I didn't want to cheat and use something that wasn't in what didn't come in my box. So the only thing that I used that did not come in this box was my eraser. I have a Tombow Mono little eraser, and they help with the fine details and stuff. But that's the only thing I used that did not come in this box, because the eraser on the pencil was a little too big for the fine details that I was trying to get and for the little mistakes that I made. So here is my project in real life. It was a lot of fun. Now we're going to try an experiment here in just a minute. Now, let's see. This book right here, absolutely love this little book. I'm going to be using this book a lot because I like the size, I like the shape, and it is just, the paper is really, really nice to work with. The color pencils, working on regular paper, are super, super nice to work with. They're nice and smooth. They're just not meant for this kind of paper. But I did a couple of doodles in my book. Let's take a look and see. I had a couple of other ideas too that I went with. But just for, see, I did a couple of doodles there. I did some there. They are super nice on normal paper. They blend pretty okay. They blend not as well as most professional color pencils, but they still blend really well. I would definitely use those again. Just not on that paper. So I really like the color pencils. And of course, this came broken, but I taped it back together so I could use it. I really, really like this pencil. It's nice and smooth. It goes on very well and erases really well. So nice pencil to work with. I will be using that again. Maybe get me some more that are not, broken. Let's see. And then the pens, I really like them. I didn't notice a whole lot of difference with the tips, even though they are noticeably a different size. Well, barely noticeably. They didn't make a whole lot of difference on the paper. So, yeah, they're really nice, but they're practically identical. So, and then the ruler, I will be using this again because this is a really, really nice ruler. So this is the lettering snack box for the fall 2017. I don't know if I'll be getting it again because I have to pay a little extra. It's already $100 for me to get it, and then I have to pay for shipping. So it's a little bit more, and the stuff that I got in here, I just didn't feel like it was worth my money, so it'll probably be a while before I get it again. It was fun to work with, but with everything I've got going on, I just don't have the time or the money to spend on something like this again anytime soon. So, but I did have fun, and I got some supplies I will definitely use again. Now, my experiment that we're going to try, I did mention before that I wanted to see if it would work with Winsor & Newton pigment markers, because I wanted to see if there was any more paper besides the U-Bolt paper that would work as well. So let's take a look. Let's move my project out of the way. I'm going to, I don't know if it'll bleed through, so I will just use this piece. And here are some, I have a Prismacolor case because I once upon a time had Prismacolor markers and I love them, but these are so much better, and I decided to use the case for when we moved because I needed some art medium that was portable, so I packed up a whole bunch of my Winsor & Newton pigment markers in here and a whole bunch of other stuff, it looks like. So let's try this out and see how well this works. Okay, let's try that again now that you can actually see what I'm doing, because I'm an idiot and don't know how to work a camera, clearly. Okay, well, since I already did these colors. Let's try some different colors. You already got to hear everything I said. So here we go. Here's the green. See if I can blend that out. Put some white. My colorless blender's not in here, which is odd. I'm going to add stripes to this. Let's see if I can blend a different color with this and see how that turns out. Okay, different color. I need to clean my tip. Okay. Let's add some bright yellow, see if we can get that to lighten up some more. If you continually work on this, it will lift them up a bit. But it does lighten it so you get that nice, really pale green color. So the blending's still really nice. It does bubble just a bit, like it did here. It's still kind of bubbled, but it doesn't bleed through. It still blends really well. It's not as smooth as on the Yupo paper, but the results are not disappointing at all. I wouldn't overwork an area because I have a feeling that it would probably start to deteriorate the paper. But if you're just doing like a basic coloring and not doing too many layers, I think you should be fine. But there's the results for the Winsor & Newton pigment markers on this paper. And you want to know this paper it's specifically for markers, just I don't think it's meant for Winsor & Newton pigment markers. It's the Marker Art and Design ink block panel. So I really like this pad. It'd be good for like ink drawings, not color pencil as you can see, but ink, markers. And if you like these results, great. The way I work with pigment markers is I put lots and lots of different layers, and I do a lot of blending and overworking an area, and the Yupo paper can handle it because it's practically plastic. This is not plastic. It is really smooth, but it is still paper, so with too much moisture, it will start to deteriorate a little bit. But other than that, it's really nice to work with. So that is it for my lettering snacks box and for my Winsor & Newton pigment marker test. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully it was helpful. So I hope to see you all later. Take care. Bye.